Hi everyone, I'm still here today outside the Royal Courts of Justice to make a public announcement and a public notice that children and babies are being unlawfully kidnapped in Britain right now. There are draconian social workers that are going into loving homes and they are brutally stealing children and babies from loving homes. Now we are here today to make awareness that this should not be happening in Britain. And I'm not sure if the public are all completely aware that this practice is actually going on. It should be highly, highly concerning to you all that they are being given the power to go into your loving family home and take away your baby or your child with no lawful reason. There are draconian social workers who are making up lies about families and are building cases based on slander, false accusations, assumptions and opinions, and they are not using factual evidence to take these draconian measures. This is an incredibly serious crime, and the amount of trauma that this causes to babies and children to be ripped away from their loving families for no lawful reason should be highly alarming to you all in Britain. Justice is very, very important in this country, and this is why we need to all come together and make absolute certain that justice is being carried out. We are supposed to have transparency in this country. There is supposed to be a fair system for evidence to be shown, for facts to be disclosed and facts to be looked at. There should be no deception, there should be no lies, there should be no deceit, and there should certainly be no fraud going on. I can tell you that I'm not the only family that this has happened to. This has happened to many, many families, and it's still happening right now on a huge increase right now. There are draconian social workers amongst us that are going into hospital rooms and stealing newborn babies from their mothers unlawfully. This should be a massive, massive concern to you. Why is nobody holding them accountable? How are they being given the power to come into loving families and unlawfully kidnap children and babies with no factual evidence? The immense trauma that this causes to babies and children is lifelong, and these babies and children need a voice, and I am going to be that voice, and I will not stop standing up for truth and justice until justice is delivered. This is children and babies' lives that we are talking about here. It's a very, very serious and dangerous thing to do, to come into a family's home and to unlawfully steal their children and babies. This should be of the utmost concern to you all out there, because it could be your family next. I can tell you for a fact that they are not using evidence to take children. They are being paid thousands and thousands of pounds to steal your babies and children and put them up for adoption, or put them into fostering, or put them into the hands of abusers. This is not right, this is not just, this is barbaric and should not be happening. Now we ask Keir Starmer, who is supposed to be in charge of this country right now, what is he going to do about it? What is he going to do to help these families where children and babies have been unlawfully kidnapped. This is not justice, and justice needs to be done. This is the Royal Courts of Justice I'm standing outside right now. And this should be incredibly concerning to any judge that is present within this building, as they have made oaths to stand by truth and to deliver justice. And if this is not being upheld, this should be a serious concern to all the public out there in Britain. Why are draconian social workers being allowed to go into loving homes and forcibly steal babies and children, and using the police to back them up, to intimidate and to scare mothers and fathers into handing over their precious babies? This is disgusting. It should not be happening. And all those that have been affected by this and who are going through this right now, you need to know that you are not alone. We all need to come together. Do not be scared. Do not be frightened. I know that they will send you letters and they will try and intimidate you into staying silent. They will threaten to put you in prison if you tell anyone what's happening to your family.
It's amazing what you're doing. My name is Maya Brown. I'm on Park. No, that's fine. Right, so my name is Maya Brown, and I am with a group of women called Women on a Mission, plus Extended Knowledge and Social Law. It's amazing that I'm meeting you today speaking, because today I'm actually coming to present some forms that I want the High Court to look at in regards to Hull City Council, who's taken away a baby from birth, from an 18-year-old, ripped her away from her mother, while the mother was in her bed bleeding and, you know, wanting to just get that respite. They told her to come to court, whereby she had to answer to these people and say, you know, we're going to take your child, and that's what they were doing. So in hindsight, they took her child unlawfully, all corrupted, all funded, all orchestrated, to the point that I believe now that there's many people involved in this. The judges are involved, social workers are involved, police are involved, councils are involved, and there's many people who's got a stake in this. It's just not one person happening, and that's just one case. I've got another case that I'm dealing with. It's to do with trafficking, but it's all linked together. It's called trafficking of children in England. So my name is Maya Brown, and I am with Extended Law, Social Law, and Women on a Mission. And what's your name?
I'm Claire.
Claire, nice to meet you.
Thank you, and you too.
And I'm hoping that I've just done your footage. If I can put it